All right, so today we are going to be diving deep into IQ Lead Magnet 2025. This is a tool that is making some pretty big promises for internet marketers out there who want to build their email lists and maybe even, generate a little bit of passive income. Now, we've got a lot to cover. We've got information directly from the creator of IQ Lead Magnet 2025. His name is Jorge Villa. And we also have a fantastic review from Sylwia. She's a YouTuber. She's been using the tool for about 6 months now and has been documenting the whole thing on her channel, Sylwia's Marketing.
And what's great is Sylwia's channel has close to 1,000 reviews on it, so people are really paying attention to what she has to say. And she's sharing everything. She's talking about her successes. She's talking about the things she's learned along the way, kind of the things that she's messed up on too, which is always great because we can learn from her mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always nice to have that real-world perspective. So if you're listening to this deep dive, chances are you're interested in growing your list effectively. Maybe you're thinking about those passive income streams and how to create them. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is IQ Lead Magnet 2025 and what makes it different?
So think of it as like an all-in-one marketing command center, except it's not on your computer, it's in the cloud. You can create opt-in forms, those things that capture people's email addresses, landing pages that highlight your offers, thank you pages, redirects, rotators, even membership sites. Now, what sets IQ Lead Magnet 2025 apart is its simplicity and affordability. The creator, Jorge Villa, he's a programmer and an affiliate marketer himself. He actually built this tool to address the challenges he was facing in his own business.
Interesting. So it's like he's scratching his own itch first.
Yeah.
I like that. It shows he understands the needs of his target audience. But he says that you can set this whole thing up in 5 minutes, even if you have absolutely no tech skills and there are no monthly fees.
That's right. Which is huge because a lot of these tools out there can really eat into your budget with those recurring subscriptions.
Yeah, for sure. No monthly fees is music to my ears. Okay, so we got the basics down, but let's talk about what Sylwia has been highlighting in her review. What has she been raving about?
One of the things that she really emphasizes is this thing called the expired domains traffic hack. Have you heard of this?
I have, but to be honest, it always sounded a little bit too technical for me. Like something only those super techie marketers could pull off.
Yeah, I get that. But Sylwia actually breaks it down in her review and shows how anyone can do it. Essentially, it's all about finding these expired domains that still have some authority, and then leveraging them to drive traffic back to your offers. It sounds kind of crazy, but she swears by it, and she says she's seen some really consistent traffic from using this strategy.
Okay, so we're talking about finding hidden traffic gold mines with expired domains. This is definitely intriguing. What else has Sylwia been loving about IQ Lead Magnet 2025?
Well, she's a big fan of the built-in tracking tools. You don't need to use a million different apps to see how your campaigns are performing. IQ Lead Magnet 2025 has things like link rotators, which let you test different links to see which ones get the most clicks. And it has these short links with stats, so you can actually see what people are clicking on. Plus, there's like really in-depth analytics to track your campaign performance overall.
So it's like having your whole marketing toolkit all in one place.
Exactly. It just streamlines things.
I love it. Especially if you're new to this whole internet marketing thing, it can be so overwhelming. So having everything under one roof is a huge bonus. Okay, so we've covered the basics of IQ Lead Magnet 2025 and some of the key features, but let's talk about one of the most buzzworthy aspects of Sylwia's review. This is where things get really actionable for our listeners. It's her free report strategy. Can you break down exactly what she's doing and why it's so effective?
Absolutely. Sylwia has really tapped into the power of ChatGPT to create these really compelling lead magnets. Not only are these lead magnets helping her grow her list, they're also very subtly promoting her affiliate offers.
Okay, now hold on a second. Because I know a lot of people are using ChatGPT for basic stuff like writing emails or blog posts. But this sounds next level.
It is. But before you jump to conclusions, this is not about being sneaky or misleading. Sylwia is actually providing genuine value in these reports.
Okay, so how is she using ChatGPT to pull this off?
Her process is pretty ingenious. First, she'll go to ChatGPT and ask it to create a super catchy headline for her capture page. The page where you ask for someone's email address. And she always makes sure to emphasize that the report is free. Then she'll take text directly from the sales page of whatever offer she's promoting as an affiliate, and she'll feed it to ChatGPT.
Wait, she's feeding the entire sales page to ChatGPT?
Yep, the whole thing.
Well, that's interesting.
Then she'll give ChatGPT a simple prompt, like create a valuable report based on this information. And ChatGPT will take those key points from the sales page and transform them into this free informative report. That naturally leads the reader towards the offer.
That's amazing. So it's not just about generating leads. It's about nurturing those leads with valuable content that gently guides them toward the solution that could really benefit them.
Exactly.
I love it. It's so smart. But where does she host these reports? Doesn't that get expensive?
Nope. She keeps things simple and budget-friendly. She formats the report in Google Docs, saves it as a PDF, and then uploads it to her Google Drive.
Oh, so she's using free tools. I like it.
And then she delivers it automatically through her email autoresponder when someone opts into her capture page.
So the completely automated system that's free to implement. That's incredible. And it sounds like this strategy is really working for her.
It is. She's been very open about her results and how this approach has helped her grow her business. And she even provides prompts that you can use to generate these emails with ChatGPT. So it's like you're getting these bonus insider tips.
That's awesome. So we've got this powerful tool, IQ Lead Magnet 2025. And Sylwia is showing us how to use it effectively to build our list and potentially even create those passive income streams. I'm seeing a ton of value here already.
Me too. What I think is so interesting is that Sylwia is not just focusing on the tool itself. She's also showing us how to leverage these free resources like ChatGPT and Google Drive to get even better results. It's a great reminder that success in online marketing isn't just about having the right tools, it's about using them in smart and creative ways.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of smart and creative, one thing that really stood out to me in Sylwia's review was her emphasis on membership site creation. IQ Lead Magnet 2025 makes it easy to build these engaging member areas, which seems like a fantastic way to keep your audience coming back for more. I'd love to dive deeper into that aspect.
Me too. And let's not forget about that expired domains traffic hack. We definitely need to unpack that further. It sounds like a game changer for attracting free targeted traffic.
Absolutely. There's so much to explore here. I'm excited to uncover even more of Sylwia's insights and tips for using IQ Lead Magnet 2025 to its fullest potential.
You mentioned membership sites, and that's something Sylwia has had some pretty good success with using IQ Lead Magnet 2025.
Yeah, I think membership sites are a huge opportunity for internet marketers, but it can be daunting to set up. Like, where do you even begin?
Right. Well, Sylwia actually uses her free reports as a way to introduce people to her membership site.
That's interesting.
So she'll offer that free report as the initial lead magnet. And then once people are on her list, she'll start talking about her membership site where they can get more in-depth training and resources.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's like a natural progression. And IQ Lead Magnet 2025 makes it really easy to create those member areas.
Yeah, that's a big plus, especially for people who aren't super techie. But let's be honest, creating a membership site that people will actually pay for, it takes a lot more than just the tech. What kind of insights has Sylwia shared about making a membership site successful?
She really stresses the importance of providing consistent value and creating a sense of community.
Okay, so it's not just about information, it's about building relationships.
Exactly. People need to feel like they're part of something, like they're being supported.
It's that note, and trust factor again.
Right.
You can't just expect people to hand over their money if they don't know you.
And Sylwia's really nailed this with her membership site. She offers regular live trainings, Q&A sessions, even has a private Facebook group where members can connect.
Smart.
She also provides downloadable resources, templates, checklists, things like that.
That's great. It sounds like she's really created this whole ecosystem around her expertise.
She has, and it's not just about building a community, it's also another income stream for her.
Right. Instead of just relying on those one-off affiliate commissions,
Right.
she's created something that generates recurring revenue.
Exactly.
I love that.
It's a brilliant example of how to create multiple income streams and diversify your business.
And it all ties back to those initial lead magnets.
It does. It's all connected.
Okay, so we've talked about free reports, membership sites, all very cool stuff. But can we circle back to that expired domains traffic hack for a minute?
Sure.
Because I'm still a little bit fuzzy on how it works, and it honestly sounds a little bit too good to be true.
I know. It's like finding these untapped traffic sources just waiting to be claimed.
Okay, so break it down for me.
Think of it like this. There are tons of websites out there that have been abandoned. Or maybe their owners just let the domain names expire.
Oh.
And some of these domains, they might still have links pointing to them from other websites. Or they might even have some lingering search engine rankings.
So it's like digital real estate that's been left vacant.
That's a great way to put it.
But it still has some value because of its location.
Exactly.
Or its history.
And that's where IQ Lead Magnet 2025 comes in. Jorge teaches you how to find these hidden gems, evaluate their potential, and then redirect that traffic to your own offers.
Wow. So you're basically leveraging someone else's hard work to boost your own visibility.
Pretty much.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah.
But I imagine it takes some skill to identify the right expired domains.
It does, and to know how to use them effectively.
So what kind of guidance does IQ Lead Magnet 2025 provide?
Jorge walks you through the entire process, step by step. He shows you how to use specific tools to find these domains, how to analyze their backlink profiles, how to assess their relevance to your niche.
Okay, so it's not just about grabbing any random expired domain.
No, you need to be strategic about it.
You got to make sure there's a natural connection between the domain and the offer you're promoting.
Right.
Otherwise, it can feel forced.
And people might not convert.
Has Sylwia shared any examples of how she's used this strategy successfully?
Yeah, she mentioned in her review that she found some really good expired domains in the fitness niche, which she used to promote those high-ticket exercise bands she was talking about.
Oh, right, goes.
And then more recently, she's been experimenting with a domain in the make money online niche, which she's now using to promote this partner and profit program she keeps mentioning.
Interesting.
So she's really diversifying.
Yeah, it's like she's created this multifaceted approach to building her business.
She has.
And each element supports and amplifies the others.
It's a system that works.
But it's important to note that this expired domains traffic hack, it's not a magic bullet.
No, it's not.
It takes effort, patience, and a willingness to learn.
And it's not without its risks.
Oh, really? What could go wrong?
Well, if you're not careful, you could end up with an expired domain that's been penalized by search engines for spammy practices in the past.
Oh, yikes.
And that could actually hurt your own website's rankings.
Okay, so you really need to vet these domains carefully.
You do.
What else should we be aware of?
Another risk is that you might invest all this time and effort into building up an expired domain, only to have the original owner reclaim it.
Oh, no.
And that could leave you back at square one.
That would be so frustrating.
It would.
So there are definitely some legal and logistical considerations.
There are.
Is there any way to mitigate these risks?
Yeah, there are a few things you can do. First, make sure you're using a reputable service to find expired domains. There are companies that specialize in this, and they have processes in place to minimize those risks.
Okay, good to know.
Second, carefully research the history of any domain you're considering. There are tools out there that can help you see if a domain has been penalized in the past.
That's helpful.
And third, make sure you understand the terms of service of the domain registrar you're using. And what happens if the original owner tries to reclaim the domain?
Okay, so it sounds like with the right knowledge and precautions, you can minimize those risks. Yeah. But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about Sylwia's free report strategy again. I'm still fascinated by how she's using ChatGPT to automate this process and subtly promote her affiliate offers. Can you walk us through her process again, step by step?
Sure. So let's say Sylwia wants to promote a particular affiliate offer, maybe that partner and profit program she keeps talking about.
Okay.
The first thing she'll do is go to ChatGPT and ask it to create a catchy headline for her capture page.
Right.
You know, the page where she's asking for email addresses in exchange for that valuable free report?
Yeah.
So for this particular offer, ChatGPT came up with this headline: Unlock your free exclusive report. Discover how to partner with a 7-figure business without creating anything.
Ooh, I like that.
Catchy, right?
It's concise, benefit-driven, and it definitely creates a sense of curiosity.
And it highlights that it's free.
Yeah, you got to emphasize that.
For sure.
Okay, so she's got her headline, but now she needs to create the actual report.
Right.
And this is where things get really interesting.
This is the part that
What'd she do?
She takes the sales page for Partner and Profit, and she copies a big chunk of the text, maybe like a third or even half of the page.
Wow, okay.
Then she pastes it into ChatGPT.
Hold on, she's feeding the entire sales page to ChatGPT.
Yep.
Why?
It seems counterintuitive, but it's actually brilliant.
Okay, I'm listening.
She's using the sales page as the raw material for ChatGPT
Interesting.
to create a free report that's informative and that's subtly persuasive.
Okay, I see where she's going with this.
Then she gives ChatGPT a simple prompt, something like, create a valuable report based on this information, subtly linking to the offer.
So ChatGPT is taking those key points from the sales page and transforming them into this free report that gently nudges the reader towards the offer.
Exactly.
That's so smart.
And the report that ChatGPT creates is surprisingly good.
Really?
It's well written, engaging, and it flows really naturally.
But is it ethical? I mean, is it misleading to repurpose a sales page into a free report?
That's a valid concern, and transparency is always important. But Sylwia isn't just copying and pasting the sales page.
Okay.
She's using ChatGPT to pull out those key points and reframe them into something that's genuinely valuable.
So the report still provides real information and insights,
It does.
even if it ultimately leads back to the paid offer.
Exactly.
It's all about finding that balance.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, how effective is this? Do people actually opt in for these reports and then go on to buy the affiliate offer?
Well, Sylwia shared some screenshots in her review of her email open rates, click-through rates, even her affiliate sales. The numbers are impressive.
Okay, so it's actually working.
It is.
That's good to know. But let's talk about the logistics. How does she handle the delivery of these reports?
She keeps it really simple. She formats the report in Google Docs, makes it look all nice and professional,
Okay.
saves it as a PDF, and then uploads it to her Google Drive.
So she's using free tools again.
Yep.
Smart.
Google Drive is free, easy to use,
Yeah.
and it lets you generate a shareable link.
Perfect. So she's basically hosting her lead magnet for free.
That's right.
What about delivery?
That's where her autoresponder comes in.
Oh, okay.
When someone opts into her capture page, they're automatically added to her email list, which is managed by her autoresponder.
Gotcha.
Then she sets up an automated welcome email. That includes the link to download the free report from Google Drive.
So it's completely hands-off.
It is.
Someone opts in.
They get the welcome email with the report,
Yeah.
and they're on their way to potentially becoming a customer.
This is brilliant. It's like a well-oiled machine.
And she doesn't stop there. She actually uses ChatGPT to help her craft the welcome email and her follow-up email sequence.
Wait, she's using ChatGPT for her emails too.
She is. I know. It's amazing.
Tell me more.
She'll give ChatGPT prompts like, write a welcome email that thanks people for signing up, reassures them that they'll only receive valuable content, and reminds them to check their spam folder. And then for the follow-up emails, she'll prompt ChatGPT to provide additional internet marketing value while also subtly reintroducing the offer.
Wow. ChatGPT is so versatile,
It's like having a virtual assistant.
helping you with every aspect of your marketing.
It really is.
So to recap, Sylwia has created this entire automated system for
Right.
generating leads, nurturing them with valuable content, and promoting affiliate offers,
Right.
all with a little help from ChatGPT and some free tools.
Exactly.
I'm impressed.
It really is a testament to the power of thinking outside the box
Yeah.
and leveraging the tools that are available to us.
Sylvia's taken something that a lot of people use for basic tasks, like ChatGPT,
Yeah.
and she's turned it into a marketing powerhouse.
I know. It's amazing.
Okay, so we've covered the expired domains traffic hack and Sylvia's ChatGPT-powered free report strategy. What else is on the agenda for our deep dive into IQ Lead Magnet 2025?
Well, Sylvia also mentioned some mistakes to avoid, especially for beginners.
Oh, yeah.
She learned a few things the hard way. And I think her sharing those lessons could save our listeners a lot of time and frustration.
Agreed.
And then, of course, we need to talk about the elephant in the room.
The price.
price.
Everyone wants to know if IQ Lead Magnet 2025 is worth the investment.
Right.
Okay, so before we dive into the price, let's talk about those mistakes Sylvia mentioned. You know, the things she learned along the way. Because it's always helpful to learn from other people's experiences, right?
Definitely. One of the biggest lessons for her was about the importance of emphasizing free E on that capture page.
Interesting.
Remember, she saw a significant drop in her opt-in rates when she didn't make it crystal clear that people were getting something valuable without having to pay anything.
Right. It's like you got to hit them over the head with it sometimes.
You do. You really have to make it obvious.
Yeah, because I think we often assume that people understand that.
Right.
But when it comes to giving up their email address, people can be hesitant.
They can.
So you really have to grab their attention.
And overcome any hesitation they might have.
Yeah. Why do you think emphasizing free is so crucial?
It all comes down to human psychology. People are naturally drawn to things that are perceived as valuable, and free E instantly triggers that sense of value.
Makes sense.
Plus, it reduces the perceived risk.
Yeah, because if something is free, there's no financial commitment.
Exactly.
So people are more likely to take action.
They are.
It's like that old saying, the best things in life are free.
Right.
Okay, so what other mistakes did Sylvia highlight?
Well, she also mentioned that initially she made the mistake of sending people directly to the affiliate offer after they opted in. And she quickly realized that this wasn't the most effective approach.
Yeah, it's all about building that, and trust factor.
Right.
You can't just hit people with a sales pitch right away. So what did she do instead?
She started using a thank you page as kind of a bridge between opting in and the offer.
Okay.
So on the thank you page, she would reiterate the value of the free report they just downloaded, and then she would subtly hint at the benefits of checking out the affiliate offer.
That's smart.
It's a more natural progression.
Yeah, you're guiding people through the process
Exactly.
instead of just pushing them towards a purchase.
Right.
Any other mistakes?
Okay. She also learned the importance of being patient with the expired domain's traffic hack.
Ah, yes.
It's not an instant solution.
It's not.
It takes time for those domains to regain authority and start ranking in search engines.
Right. It's tempting to chase those quick wins.
It is.
But sometimes the most effective strategies require a bit of patience and persistence.
They do.
It's like building a garden.
Yeah.
You plant the seeds, you nurture them, and you wait for them to grow.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've covered the key takeaways from Sylwia's experience, both the good and the bad.
Right.
I think our listeners have a really solid understanding of how to use IQ Lead Magnet 2025 effectively. But let's talk about the cost. Is this something that's accessible to everyone? Or is it only for those seasoned marketers with deep pockets?
Well, that's one of the most appealing things about IQ Lead Magnet 2025. The front-end price, meaning the basic version, is just $27.
Wow, $27 for all of that. That's incredibly affordable.
It is.
It's less than most people spend on their daily latte.
I know.
But I'm guessing there are upsells?
There are. Which is pretty standard for these types of online marketing tools.
Right.
But the good news is you can get started with the basic version and then upgrade later if you need more.
Okay.
So the first upsell is a full bundle that gives you unlimited access to everything, plus some additional features for $297.
Okay, so that's a bigger investment.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it unlocks a lot of potential for those who are serious about scaling their business.
It does.
What are some of the other upsells?
There's a done-for-you package for $27. That includes ready-made templates and resources. And then there's a traffic package. That's $7.95 upfront up front and then $19.95 per month. That connects you to Jorge's own audience. So there are options for people who want more support or who are ready to really ramp up their marketing efforts.
Makes sense.
Oh, and there are two more. An agency license for $67. That lets you create user accounts for your team or clients.
Okay.
And a reseller license for $197. That allows you to keep 80% of the commissions on the entire funnel.
Wow, that's a pretty comprehensive funnel.
It's
So to recap, you can dip your toes in with the basic version of IQ Lead Magnet 2025 for just $27.
Yeah.
Or you can go all in with the upsells and really maximize your earning potential.
Exactly.
It seems like there's an option for everyone,
There is.
no matter your budget or experience level.
Right.
But let's bring it back to our listeners.
Yeah.
What does this all mean for them?
I think the biggest takeaway is that IQ Lead Magnet 2025 is a legitimate tool with a lot of potential.
Yeah.
The features are impressive, the strategies are clever, and the price is right.
Agreed.
But as with any tool, it's not a magic bullet.
No.
It requires effort, consistency, and a willingness to learn.
Absolutely. It's not about buying shiny objects.
Oh,
It's
no.
about finding tools that align with your goals.
Right.
And then putting in the work to make them successful.
And I think Sylwia's experience really highlights that
Yeah.
she's not just promoting a product, she's sharing her journey,
Right.
her struggles, her triumphs.
Her real world experience.
Exactly.
And she's clearly getting results.
She is
Which is inspiring for anyone who's just starting out
definitely.
or who's been struggling to make headway in their online business.
And remember, you can find a link to Sylwia's full YouTube review in the episode description.
Yes.
She goes into a lot more detail about her personal experience and even shares some of her prompts and strategies.
It's like getting a free masterclass
It is.
from someone who's already figured out what works.
And for those who are interested in exploring IQ Lead Magnet 2025 further, you'll also find a link to the offer in the episode description.
Awesome.
No pressure, just an opportunity to learn more and see if it's a good fit for you.
Well said. All right, that wraps up our deep dive into IQ Lead Magnet 2025. We hope you found this episode valuable and insightful. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep diving deep.